What's up, all you beautiful people? Your boy, the Vuvuzela, is back for another edition of the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge, episode 43, I believe. I could be wrong. I should actually check that up, what episode it is. I think it's 43. We had 41 on Monday, 42 on Tuesday. This is 43. Yeah, it is. Anyway, for episode 43, if it's not, I apologize. Then I've just got the numbers wrong in my mind. I should really write all of this down. Anyway, it's the start of the Super League. Two huge games in two juggernauts of the Swiss League. Lugano predicted to come third in the Swiss League this season. And then Grasshoppers, who haven't been the best team at the moment, predicted to come ninth. But the pedigree and the history of Grasshoppers is well known and well documented amongst football fans. So excited for both those games. Excited to get our first taste of Super League action. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment or two down below. Let's run that intro. We're back. We're back to the Super League, back where we belong. In terms of transfers, if you didn't watch the transfer special, let's quickly pull over that and see what's happening. As you can see, we've spent 35 million rand in this transfer season, and then 240,000 rand going out. We'll talk about the going out. Only loanees. That's it. We haven't sold anyone. We released a lot of players, even if you look at the previous season. Just loanees everywhere around 6th of June, except for one. Adam Salovic was sold. He's the only player that we have sold. 18-year-old. He's gone through to Switzerland's Sion team. He's been straight into the under-21 team. He's one for the future for them. In terms of us, we have signed a few players. We brought in Peter Malhus on the right-hand side. He will be our starting right back. Better than both the other players that we had in Zella and Chalker. I think he's a very good player. Definitely can develop into a world-class player. And then we move into this. I don't know why it does that, but it does. We picked up 3 free transfers in Gustin Thior. A one for the future. Definitely one for the future. He is on in the under-21s developing. That's the hope. And then we got Dion Kakuri, a regista / defensive midfielder, can play both. He'll be sort of our utility guy coming in and out of the team, sort of a backup, as you will. And then same with Enya Ferrari coming in as an attacking midfielder. Also can play attacking midfielder in the center. He's definitely going to be just a backup player. I did have high hopes about him, and I mean, he's got the potential to be very, very good, and at 22 years old can develop, but I don't think he's going to be a first-team player. And the reason for that is our left-hand side is absolutely stacked with Ivo, Irison, and Dos Santos. Irison definitely going to be our first-team left-hand side because Francesco has gone out on loan. He will be looked to develop quite nicely, I think. And then in terms of the midfield, we've got Leon Grando. Now, Leon Grando brought into sort of be Roth's replacement, but after looking at his stats and his stuff, if you look at his register sort of feel, he can play register, and he can play register pretty well. In fact, I think he might be better than Janovic, so I think he'll start on that left-hand side as the register with the instead of rather Janicic. And then we brought in a centre-back, a left-footed centre-back in Cameron Wood, 18 years old, a US-Swiss centre-back. He is someone that we're going to look at developing. Not necessarily our first-team choice at the moment, but he is going to be the first team until we can get a better left-sided defender. We'll talk about that in a second, but we also picked up a brand-new goalkeeper in Horatio Estudante. The Portuguese 23, under-21 star looks very, very, very good. I like that he's consistent. I like that he is performing well in training and that he is quite balanced. And he likes big matches. That is super important for us. And he's just a really good goalkeeper. Better than Watley, in my opinion. And I said Wood is going to be temporary because we potentially have signed a new centre back in Michalis Saris. His mentals just won me over. Very strong on his left foot. His physicals, he's not very balanced. So as long as no one pushes him a little bit, he'll be fine. And he's not that quick, but he is very, very good mentally, which I love. And his tackling and marking of 13 and his headering of 15 makes him a prime target. He's almost 2 meters tall, guys. He's 199. He is a big, big, strong Greek boy that's going to come in. Michalis Saris. They have accepted the bid. We've given him an offer. He's going to be on 85,000 a week. So in terms of where that puts him with the rest of the team, he's almost 10,000 Rand more expensive than our previous runner in Leon Granado. So yeah, there's that. In terms of players we're looking at potentially selling, I have come up to the realization that we are going to need to sell 1 or 2 players, especially with the registration rules that we have. So as it stands, we're allowed to register 25 players. Can I do this now? Thank you. So there we go. We've got 24 players in the team. We're allowed to register 25 players. Sadie's coming in, makes it number 25. We do have a lot of extra sort of players that we probably won't need. Also, the likes of Cameron Wood doesn't need to be registered because he's under 21 and trained in Switzerland. Of course, came from Servette in Switzerland. So he doesn't need to be registered. Neither does Jerome Houghton, hopefully does, and Peter Mols, because they are not Swiss. So they had to be. So any under 21 Swiss has to be. Unfortunately, Hesring is 22 now, and he doesn't qualify. So there's that. So yeah, there's a few things with registration we have to sort out. In terms of players that I'm willing to let go, Noah Zollner is one of them. I'm willing to let him go. I have offered him out. We'll see if anybody bites with that one. And then I've made the decision to let our Vasily Yanisic also possibly go. He's a good player, but at 31, I don't know how much longer. And his natural fitness of 8, he's probably going to start deteriorating. And I think he might deteriorate at quite a fast pace. We do have Asani, Gondo, Roth, and Kakuri, who can all play sort of that backup role. If we need be, Kakuri can be the backup producer to Grando and rather play Grando and Roth as the 2 center mids. So that is probably what we're going to happen. And then in terms of strikers, I'm going to start with Paciencia up front with Campbell probably looking to be more of a backup. He can also be our backup right mid because we don't really have a backup right mid at the moment with Kana going out on loan. So I have been just playing him a little bit at the attacking midfielder on the right. I've spoken enough about the team. You guys have seen the team. It's a sea of just 3-star teams. We've got a really, really good team. Potentially a team that can survive this league. My goal is to survive it. That is it. We're taking on Lugano in our first match. We do have quite a few little injuries and things that we need to change. In terms of the team, I had them just rotated for the previous game just to sort of, check out certain players and how they're playing in certain roles. Like the likes of Campbell playing at right attacking mid. Gutbub is back to fit, so he can fit back in there. Marks is back. Inia can come in for answering, and Penencia is going to start up front. Like I said, we do have a few injuries. I thought Gutbub and Essering could be up, but it looks like they are fit, and I'm going to play them. I'm going to take that little bit of risk that I need to do. Halton and Kukuri are both injured for this game, so they won't feature. We also get 2 extra subs, or 3 extra subs now, because we only had 5, so 4 extra subs for this one. I am spoiled for choice. We'll put him on there. I'll keep the 3 defenders on. Anasia, and then we'll put Matoshi on as well. He can come up there. Dos Santos definitely needs to be on the bench as well. I don't really I've got Campbell, who can play as right and attacking midfielder. I'm going to go with Ferrari instead of Matoshi. Matoshi is another player that I can probably afford to let him go and not have a problem. I will get a little face for Grando. I just haven't had time. Guys, it's time to take on the match. We're going to Lugano. They play at the Arena Sportiva Lugano Stadium. Looks beautiful. Their key player is a goalkeeper in Sapi. Looks like he is a absolutely beast of a goalkeeper. Hugo Corintas is their star player. That's their hot prospect. Yeah, so Sapi, their goalkeeper, is their key player. They're currently in 7th. Media prediction is 4th. They're a big team. In terms of us, our media prediction for the season is 12th, which I suppose is not great since 12th is the bottom. But if we go to the season preview, we're also still 12th. We were 1,000 to 1. We've gone to 600 to 1. So obviously the signings we have done have helped a little bit in making us a little bit better. In fact, 400 to 1 better. In terms of our key players, we can just have a quick look at that. We have 2 players all the way at the bottom. Justin Roth and Zanisic are the 2 key players. I feel like that's going to change over the course of the season. Let's get to the game. Well, it's my first game in top flight football. Playing in Switzerland, it is, well, I want to say a must win, but I mean, there are media prediction to come in 4th. It's going to be a long struggle this season, I feel, but I think we've got a good enough squad to sort of weather the storm at the bottom. I think we've got enough to go forward, and Lugano coming up strong with a free kick, a good stave, a good start for Estudante in goals. They've got another free header, and that goes well wide of the target. I feel like the team that we've brought in, the players we've brought in, the tactic is all good for us. It works for us. We just need to put things together and actually get results here in the Super League. It's going to be a long score, though. Sene, I think, was offside there. The flag didn't go up. I thought that was well offside. We haven't started well to this game, and listen, again, I'm not expecting all 5-0 victories. I'm not expecting a lot of victories in this league. I'm expecting a lot of heart, though. I'm expecting the guys and the boys to really, bucker down and just go for it and get the opportunities that they can get, and take those opportunities. The more opportunities we grind out, the more opportunities we put in together, the better chance we have of staying in the Super League, and then look to just, increase our stature in the game. That is the idea. Roth looking for options. Malhouse looking for options. Can't cut through. Gets the ball back. Marks is through. Marks hits the ball on the rebound. Gets the goal. That's our first goal in the Super League. Get in, Marks. The scouts and everybody was telling me that he's not good enough to play. I've proved them wrong. Beautifully done on his left foot as well. His weaker foot took the little touch in. Sapi couldn't get there. First shot hit the bar. Second in the back of the net. We're 1-0 up in our first game in the Superliga. There's a kickoff highlight. I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit scared. They've given the ball away. Mulhouse coming through now. He's given the ball away. First 2 touches, Mulhouse hasn't been great, has he? Although he did get that pass to Marks, which was great. But Seller is through now. Munisovic, great tackle. Pushing him wide, giving him the opportunity to not get in there. Estudante with another great save there. Papastiliou with the shot from distance. Alagi with the corner, going close. Can't find his man. Palacia clears that amazing. Pacencia, rather, not Palacia. There's no L. Pacencia. I've decided to go with Pacencia ahead of Campbell in the starting lineup. Potentially, if we do find a very good striker that's available and within our budget, I might just go for that. I just don't think Campbell and Pacencia are maybe Super League quality. Stardanovic has the ball here, though. With that being said, Boulay, Seller looking for Papastanliu. He crosses in. Bellamir doesn't clear it properly, and it finds the way to the wing. Seller, the back post. We gifted them that. We gifted them that goal. We really, really did. That was just poor from our defending. Ben Elmer, that wasn't great defending. I mean, you should have hit that out, not straight to Stardanovic. And then the defense, Seller is a good striker, and the fact that Munisovic and Mulhouse couldn't get the header in is a bit concerning. There's another kickoff highlight. Every time there's a goal, there's a kickoff highlights, and it doesn't make me feel good, does it? That they just kick the ball right over the top. Kaylee Sene is through. He's got an opportunity. Belomir again missed the tackle there. That's 2 big mistakes that have almost costed us twice. Cost us once already. But that was almost blushes again for the left back, or the right back rather, left back rather. Oh, maybe that is a position we need to sort of strengthen out a little bit. I don't think Smith or Bellemer is set for that position. Far from pleased what I saw from this team. We need to do a lot better, guys. I'm expecting a lot more from Gutbub. He hasn't really been in the game much. Neither has our other winger in Eisenring. We do need more guys going forward. We need a better sort of structure in the midfield. Maybe Jansenic is the answer to come in at half-time. The ball's in the box. Esturante will pick that up. There was a kickoff highlight again. This one's lasted a little bit longer than I expected. Esturante goes long. Lucille picks up. Espinoza now running through, right through the midfield like they're not even there. That is shocking to see. Silla looking for cut inside. Kelly Sane. This time he was offside. All right, maybe the likes of Grando and Roth still need to sort of develop their little partnership together. We'll give them a little bit more time. Silla with another beautiful header at the near post. We can't contain him in the air. He's got his second of the game. We're down 2-1. Can't blame anyone from there. That was just a solid header. Roth maybe should have stuck with his man. Roth, not exactly the best man in the air. Don't know why he's marking Silla. A little bit of a mismatch. If you look at Roth, I mean, 183. His jumping is what? 12. Headering, 11. Not really going. And you look at someone like Silla, I mean, he's absolutely just a beast, isn't he? 186. Jumping reach of 12. Headering of 13. He's actually not that great in the air. Huh. You fooled me, son. You fooled me. All right, let's see what happens with this throw in. We're going to go to the line. Here comes Grando. Picks up marks. This is Einsring picking up Gutbub. First time they're sort of involved in the game. Goes all the way back to Wood. Grando looking for options. Marks. Palencia gives it away. Wood with a great little tackle to stop the counter-attack, but they've got it back again. This time Malhouse does the job there. And we've got another counter-attack. Gutbub gives it away. Grando trying to win it back. He wins it back. Pacencio's through one-on-one with the keeper. Should have done better. That's the end of his game. Should have done better there. That was absolutely shocking from Pacencia. Campbell can come on there. That was shocking. Einsring coming off for Dos Santos. We'll bring him on. Roth not having the best of the game. I'm going to bring on Janisic, and then I'm going to swap those two around. Play Grando as the DM. Minusovic not having a fantastic game either. Is on a yellow card. We'll keep an eye on that. Both my centre-backs on yellow cards is a little bit worrying. We're going to bring on those three subs for now. Alagi looking for options. Yeah, it was a bit of a harder tackle from our defender, but Musi is through. Grando back to defend. Sane in the air. He heads it wide. We are really looking a bit vulnerable when it comes to the ball in the air. And, I mean, it's not ideal that we're not winning, but not the worst result, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like it could be worse. Anyone else who can play potentially striker? Ferrari? How are you on the right-hand side? Not great. I'll play you as a striker and move Campbell to the right. Maybe you can do something as an advance forward. Gutbub has been absolutely terrible this game. We have an opportunity here. Malhouse is through. Marks looking for options in the box. Picks up Malhouse. Back to Marks. Cuts it inside to absolutely nobody. That sets the counter-attack now for Lugano with Kelly Sane. Stret comes through. And that's a missed opportunity for Lugano there. I feel like they should have scored that. They were one-on-one with the keeper. He had options to the left if he didn't want to shoot it. They've got another opportunity now. 81 minutes in. They've got a free kick. Idrizi with the free kick. Taking his time. Goes short to Witzrich. Idrizi looking for options. Picks up Kelly Sane in some space. This time he comes through. Hits the bar. And that was cleared by Ben Elmer. A much better clearance from him in this game. Janisic with the free kick. Goes for goal. Hits the crossbar. I thought the keeper got a save to it. It hit the crossbar. That is probably our best chance in the second half. Dos Santos with the corner. Goes to the far post. Musi will clear it. Alcenda running down the wing. Taking his time though. He was waiting for someone to move forward. Musi can't get there. The ball's overshot. There's still 5 minutes of extra time. Is that going to be enough for us to maybe pull one out of the hat? Campbell has the opportunity here. He can cut inside, looking for options, picks up Grando at the edge of the box. Janicic dos Santos hits the bar. We've hit the bar twice in the last 2 minutes. Oh, that is close, guys. That is absolutely so close. Hit the bar twice in the last 2 minutes. They've got now a chance to try and extend their lead. Kelesene, he's been all over us and he's hit the bar this time as well. That's the third time he's hit the bar. Santos looking for Ferrari. Ferrari gets fouled. Is there enough time to have one last attack? No, there's not. It's going to end 2-1 to Lugano. We didn't play badly. The 3 times hitting the woodwork has been absolutely gut-wrenching for us. But a shout-out to Marks for the goal. I don't think we played bad. Considering the team that's considered to finish 4th, I think that's a damn good result, to be honest. We held our own. We did hold our own. We're coming back for our second game. It is going to be against Grasshoppers, who are probably one of the best teams in Switzerland according to history. They're predicted to come 9th this season, so not a great team that they have. Hopefully, we can do something against them. We're coming back in a week's time. Right, guys, we're back for our second game going against Grasshoppers. In this one, our new signing, Sadis, is in the building, 85,000. He's playing at top level already. He's playing his full potential. He is a very, very good center back. And if we compare him to Wood, now that we have the full picture, you can see he is just a huge upgrade on Wood. Physically and speed-wise, not so much, but technicals, he is just a lot better than Cameron Wood. And I feel like Cameron Wood will get a lot in the game. You will see him play a lot more often. But I feel like we need to develop. We need players that are playing well now. That is the goal. That is what we're up for. So Sadis will come into the squad alongside Captain Munocevic. Roth and Grando are not going to start. I'm going to start with Janicic. Roth and Janicic. We're going to start with tried and tested in the center mid. Up front, we're going to stick with Gutbub, Marks, and Isring. And then I'm going to stick with Pacencia for a few more games. I need to give him a run of games, and I need him to just score a goal or two, just to help a little bit more in the team. That's the team that's going to start. Let's take on Grasshoppers in our first home game of the Super League. Right, we join the action 10 minutes in. Janicic has a free kick, and it's a good opportunity. Fortin picks up the save. It's a good chance to see our corners in action. Benelmer looking for the near post. There's 2 men marking that post, and he just couldn't find one of our guys. A victory here is it's important. The Grasshoppers are, of course, a powerhouse when it comes to Switzerland rather. Maybe not in recent years, but they are still a formidable team and a very difficult team to break down. Leo comes through with a long-range effort and does go over the top there. A draw, I suppose, wouldn't be the end of the world. A victory here would really help us and propel us into those playoff sections for European football. I'm not worried about European football at this point. All I'm worried about is just getting enough points to survive relegation. We've got a corner. That was a much better corner. Ezering looking for his first goal in Thun colours. And guys, I want to say it's been actually a very good half for us. We've managed to keep Grasshoppers fairly quiet in that half. You can see they've only had 2 shots, 0 on target. We've been all over them, but not a high XG though, so we're not really doing much with the ball that we have. We've had a lot of possession. We need to do a little bit better. Gutbub's looking disheartened. He hasn't really been on point this sort of campaign. They've got a guy called Ronaldo. Just Ronaldo. Bulgarian, Brazilian Ronaldo. There you go. Have at it. Second half starting off a lot more quieter than the first half. We're already in the 60th minute. I'm going to bring on some subs. Once again, Einzring not playing great. Dos Santos will come in there on the left-hand side. Elsewhere, Roth not playing well. We're going to bring on Grando for Roth. Play him a little bit there. Also, Gutbub not playing great. Bring on Campbell for Gutbub. Let's see how Campbell does on that right-hand side. I am training Matoshi also as an attacking midfielder on the right. Give him a little bit more options on where he can fit into the team, because he recently came to me and said he doesn't want to play anymore and he wants more opportunities. I said I can't really give him more opportunities, so I'm willing to let him go. And he's like, no, I don't want to go. I want to stay. So I said, okay, well, then now you're going to earn your spot. So he's going to earn his spot. Nothing has happened in this half. Marks isn't playing great. We'll bring on Matoshi for that role. I'll swear, Saris on a yellow card, Benelmer on a yellow card. Not liking that at all. Wood can play left back, but his crossing and dribbling isn't great. So I don't know if I want to trust him at left back. Saris, can you play left? I mean, you're better than Wood at left, but you don't really have the stats to play it. We'll keep you on. I'll take that risk for the yellow cards. I might bring on Wood in the last like few minutes or so, if nothing changes. It's been a very quiet second half. This is the first highlight, by the way, in the second half. In the 82-minute, Ronaldo with the header. And that's their first goal. It's his first goal of the season. Literally, the first highlight in the second half is a goal for Grasshoppers. We've held on for so long. And in the end, they managed to pick up the goal. Their Marks played it back to Leo and a good header. Mulhouse not great in the air. And Ronaldo paying the price, or Mulhouse rather, paying the price for Ronaldo's dominance in the air. I need to go attack. And there's 1 minute left. What am I doing? Just go attacking. It's not looking great, is it? That's going to be another loss. That's 2 losses in a row to start off the Super League. But again, we haven't played bad. It took 83 minutes for them to break us down. I feel like we're on that cusp of just breaking through and making this league ours. It does put us down in the relegation with no victory. Luzerne and Sion sitting there with us. At least we haven't been as bad as Sion, I guess. In terms of when we're coming back for the next episode, I mean, we've got a Swiss Cup match coming up. Maybe we'll come back for that one. 33 games time. Let's have a little bit of that. Should be a victory against Creans. We know they're out of the leagues now. They're in the non-league, so maybe we'll come back for that game. We'll come back for Creans, and then maybe we'll do Creans, Sion, and Zurich. I think could be a fun one. We'll skip the Stade Lucerne Ochi game. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. We'll come back for Creans though. Well, I want to say that it was a good result, but it wasn't, guys. We played well. I don't think we played bad, but I think the quality of players that we've brought in might not be ready yet. I think if we get them about 4 or 5 games under their belts, I think we could be a very competitive team in this league. I don't see us going top of the table anytime soon. I see us having a relegation battle. But as long as we can pick up points against teams that are with us in the relegation battle, we should be okay. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a comment or two as well. Your boy, the Vaslap, is Zadaya. We'll see you next time. Peace. Chicken grease.